These are two of the best robot vacuums in their class, and today I partnered with Roborock to show you the new Q-Revo Curve X. This updated vacuum gets supercharged to give it a flagship level cleaning experience for a great price, so I'm going to compare it to the popular Ecovacs X9 Pro Omni to help you make a buying decision if you're looking at these two side by side. For all the unboxing fans, I'm going to show you what comes inside of the box when you pick up the Q-Revo Curve X. I will leave some links down below so you can check current pricing. The sale prices might surprise you, so I'll jump on them while you can. They both have similar MSRP pricing, but for Fall Prime Day, the Q-Revo Curve X is $600 off. Plus, you can use my discount code for an additional 5% off. So check the description section below for that info, and check the links no matter which vacuum that you want to put in your home. The unboxing experience is similar on both vacuums. You get everything that you need to get started, and you don't have to do much to get them up and running, so getting started is super easy on both. They both have apps that will give you step-by-step directions on how to get connected to your home network, and they both quick map your house initially to get a raw map of what your house looks like so it can build a solid cleaning base. So they both do a great job with easy setup, which I love. So let's start with the design of the vacuums. When it comes to overall size, they are very similar as expected, but when you look at the height, you can see that the Roborock is thinner at 7.98 centimeters versus the 9.8 centimeters of the X9 Pro. They are both very slim, but if you have really low furniture that requires it to go under tight spaces, the Roborock might be able to clear where the Ecovacs can't. They both have great camera clusters that will give you high-level obstacle avoidance, but the Q-Revo Curve X has a retractable LiDAR system that pops up to give you 360-degree scanning for increased accuracy, while the X9 Pro has LiDAR in the front camera cluster and utilizes other cameras and sensors to help sense and map your home. Color might not matter to you as a buyer, but it's nice to have a white vacuum option if that fits your home decor better. The vacuums might look similar in shape and design, but the bases are a different story. As you might have guessed, the curve in Curve X has to do with the unique shape of the base. It looks modern and very different from the traditional square bases, but this is definitely a personal preference thing. I personally like the curves, but it depends on your home decor style. So let me know which design that you think looks better in the comment section below. I'm curious to know what you think. The Q-Revo Curve X is simplified where you only have this top door to open, and you'll find the dirty and clean water tanks there, so it's easy to get to. The Ecovacs and Roborock have about the same runtime for me, so I needed to change the clean water tank and dump the dirty water about once a week, so that's not bad at all. Underneath here is where you'll find the bag for the vacuum's auto empty feature, but that is it. The X9 Pro has a similar setup with the clean and dirty water tanks, but the front part comes off to reveal the dust bag, and it does have a auto detergent release tank accessible there as well. They both auto clean, wash, and dry their mops, so that is fantastic, but there are a few differences. The Roborock Q-Revo Curve X washes their mops with hotter 80 degrees Celsius water, so that is super important to kill bacteria that is there, so it will be hygienic for your next clean. The Ecovacs X9 Pro cleans between 40 and 75 degrees depending on sensor data, so it can vary, but they both clean and dry your mop automatically, so it'll be ready for the next day. You will have to do some maintenance on the base once in a while, but the Ecovacs base plate is a little harder to clean and it does get dirtier faster. The Curve X's bottom base comes out in two pieces, including a spinning self-cleaning mop pad, so you can easily clean them both just in case. So those are some of the notable differences. Okay, so let's get to the cleaning because that's what really matters, right? When it comes to everyday cleaning, they both have AI cleaning modes that can just automatically adjust to your home and act accordingly if it's cleaner or dirtier. So most people can probably just use this mode and be just fine, but I will go over a little bit more of what the software can do later. But first, let's just start with the vacuum. When it comes to raw power, the Roborock Q-Revo Curve X has a whopping 22,000 pascals of suction power, which is the same power that you'll get from their highest end vacuums like the Saros C70. So if you want to check that video out, I will leave that link down below as well. The Ecovacs X9 Pro has 16,600 pascals of suction power, so that is significantly less, but Ecovacs states that they have a different vacuum intake system, so the performance is increased. They both have great vacuum performance, but if vacuuming is the most important aspect of your home clean, then maybe you might want to lean towards the Q-Revo Curve X for a few reasons. Obviously, the max suction power. If you have crazy messes like this and you have kids like me, you might notice that you might not have to have as many passes on the carpet or hard surface flooring to pick it all up. Second, if you have tons of hair on the floor and you are a pet owner with long hair animals, you might appreciate the Duo Divide Anti-Tangle Brush more. They are two separate brushes that funnel hair towards the center of the brush, and I found the system to be more consistent for anti-tangling on hair. Now, don't get me wrong, the EcoVacs brush also does a great job with this anti-tangle system, you can see that it's tapered with varying materials on the brush as well, but I found the hair to be collected in the central part during my testing, so the Duo Divide brush performs better in this aspect. They both have the ability to raise the mop up to 10 millimeters and go over rugs and carpet without getting them wet, but the Adaptalift chassis on the Q-Revo Curve X can clear thresholds up to 4 centimeters, so if you have large thresholds in your house, the Roborock might be the way to go. But the great thing is they both have lights on the front to illuminate the cleaning areas as needed in the dark, so night cleaning experience is fantastic on both of them. In terms of corner performance, the EcoVacs X9 Pro has a side brush design that sticks out a bit further so it can get closer to the corners without a mechanically moving brush. But the Q-Revo Curve X has a flexi-arm side brush that mechanically moves to get closer to the corners, so I found this to have better corner cleaning performance overall. So when it comes to vacuuming, the EcoVacs X9 Pro does a great job overall, but the Q-Revo Curve X is stronger in this aspect. When it comes to mopping, I think that is the strongest trait of the EcoVacs X9 Pro. The roller brush design does a great job since it cleans the mop as it goes, while the Q-Revo Curve X has that famous dual spinning mop design that has fairly thick mops, so that does a great job too. When looking at the mop systems, you need to think what's more important to you. They both perform well with spills and stains, but when it comes to getting directly to the edge, they both have their own solutions. The square nature of the extending roller brush sometimes doesn't get as close to the baseboards on the EcoVacs, where the Roborock's extending spinning mops are circular, so it's able to get right up to the edges, so that is an advantage. As I mentioned before, the water is hotter on the Q-Revo Curve X when it comes to cleaning the mop at 80 degrees Celsius, so that's great for bacteria removal, and the Roborock has a self-cleaning mop pad on the base, so you have to do less maintenance on that. The base on the X9 Pro is removable too, but it's a bit harder to clean with no auto cleaning section for the mop base, so that's also something to consider. I think they're both great systems, but if you're worried about the Q-Revo Curve X's mopping system not competing with the X9 Pro, I wouldn't be. They both have their advantages, and I think they are both solid. Just take a look at what the Q-Revo Curve X was able to do with all of this mess here. Very, very impressive. When it comes to the app experience, they are both incredible when it comes to controlling your clean. You can see the EcoVacs app is full featured with a ton of customization over your clean, so I don't think you can go wrong with either of these. I like the fact that both of them have remote viewing features, so you can use the camera for security while you're gone. You can do a two-way call if you want, and you can have it cruise around, so this is a neat feature to have. They both have similar features, but I will show you on the Roborock app. You have full control over your clean as little or as much as you want, like setting up the order of the rooms the vacuum cleans in, zone cleaning, setting up routines for daily cleans. You also have control over suction power, water flow, cleaning count, routes, and also being able to pick vacuum before mop or vacuuming and mopping together at the same time, or just picking AI smart plan so it will just learn your house and adjust daily for the best clean. They both have AI voice assistants with ton of voice commands as well. It's unreal how many there are on both of them. They are also both Matter compatible, so perfect for smart home integrations. So I think the cleaning and app experience is excellent on both. So I think the big factor for your buying decision should be based on number 1, the design. Which one of these will look best in your house? 2, the vacuum experience. Number 3, the mopping performance. And number 4, the price. Right now, at the time that I'm making this video, the Q-Revo Curve X is cheaper, so that's a no-brainer. So I'll leave a link down below for you so you can pick one up before the discount disappears. No matter which one you pick up, you'll get a great experience, but I hope this helped you out. Thank you for watching. Let me know which one that you picked up in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.